Good afternoon, Ms. Catherine. This is my video draft proposal. The title for my research paper would be How Leaders of an Online Advertising Company Use Social Media to Communicate with Colleagues in the Workplace. Okay, why I select this title is because social media nowadays are not only being used by us, but also by other people such as Malaysian politicians like Najib. They use social media to spread political agendas on their blogs, Twitter, and of course their Facebook page. Barack Obama, the current president of the United States, won the presidential campaign in 2008 using social media. Okay, I also select this title because social media is being used more and more each day, and not only by these politicians, not only by artists, but also by businesses to spread their business around, and of course by government bodies. The objectives of my research would be to investigate the use of social media by leaders, to ascertain the purpose of using social media, to appraise the benefits and challenges of using social media as an internal communication tool. By internal communication tool, meaning in an organization how they communicate between one another, and to explore leaders' perspective on the predominant use of social media as effective communication concept. My research questions would be what type of social media channels used by leaders for communication with the employees in the workplace. Social media channels would be Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or other channels. What are the purposes of use for each type of social media utilized in the workplace? What are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media? And to what extent do these leaders perceive the use of social media as effective internal communication channels? Okay, the organization that I picked is NAFNENG by Nascentric Private Limited. The reason I picked NAFNENG and not the other parts of the businesses is because it is one of Asia Pacific's first and leading blog advertising company. It started in 2007. NAFNENG.com.my was the first, and then 2 months later, NAFNENG.com.sg, which is a Singaporean-based, was launched. In 2012, they have expanded to Philippines, Thailand, China, Hong Kong, and also Australia. The method that I will use in order to gain my research findings would be questionnaire. This is because they have different offices that are overseas, and using interview would be impossible, so I decided to use questionnaire so that I will be able to reach other offices, the ones in Australia, Hong Kong and such, and not only use the Malaysian office. And I decided to do this because it has a bigger sample, and also because the co-founder is the head in Singapore office. So the literature review that I picked is the first one will be Communication for Governance and Accountability Program. It defines the organization communication through container approach and social constructionist approach. My second literature review will be by Fairhurst and Grant, and it will help me define leadership and has various leadership theories. The third literature review I will use Lisa Gonzalez. The literature review talks about how to make use of new technology tools, in our case social media, to advocate for students and other things. My fourth literature review will be by Luca, and it talks about open leadership theory and how it is the basic for social media leadership, and how the experience of these leaders of using social media can relate to the theory of open relationship. Okay, for my assignment 3, for the part 1, which is the portfolio, I'll be doing in a magazine form, and I will be doing also in topical, so by chapter, from chapter 1 to chapter 30. It will include summaries from lecture slides, tutorials, readings, activities in classes, and also learning outcomes from those lectures and tutorials. The part 2 of the essay, I'll be doing topic 2, and I'll be focusing on socializing process for the issue. Thank you.